Good afternoon, everyone. This is our second class of accounting, right? And today we will cover BRS, we will do rectification, and we will also cover not-for-profit making organizations, right? So it's gonna be a long day, so stay tuned with our classes, okay? Now, yesterday I had taught you BRS. See, in this revision class, I am not taking you, or rather I'm not giving you an overview. I'm also going into the depth, right? The BRS process is explained yesterday, right? And it's very simple. You need to see from where we are reconciling, the starting point. And accordingly, we will see whether it is recorded or not recorded. We are not doing any kind of accounting entry, right? We are just finding out the reason for disagreement and doing reconciliation. And if we start with cash book, we are getting the passbook balance. And if we start with passbook, we are getting the cash book balance, right? So similarly, yesterday we had done one problem which started with cash book. We arrived at passbook balance. Now today we are going to take one problem. We will start with passbook and we will arrive at cash book balance. So this problem had come in May 2025, right? So by seeing these 2 years paper, right? By seeing these 2 years paper, we can easily make out that every time you get one problem of BRS, right? Every time they will give you one problem of BRS, okay? Chalo. So this is very simple. So this is, we are doing May 2025. Question 2B, right? Now BRS is prepared as on a particular date, right? We prepare BRS as on particular date. Yesterday I have explained you the full concept, right? BRS as on 31st March 2025. BRS as on 31st March 2025. कपड़ा लाना थोड़ा गंदा हो गया, ये पोछा तो करो यार डेली इसको. चलिए. So we are going to start with passbook debit, means withdrawal balance. Passbook debit का मतलब हो गया withdrawal is more than deposit, right? Passbook debit, that is 62,500. So now this is our starting point. So what we are going to see? Passbook recorded or passbook not recorded. Very simple. We are going to see passbook recorded and we are going to see passbook not recorded. That's it. Nothing else. Right? Okay. The very first transaction. A check worth 1,000 directly deposited into bank by customer, but not recorded in cash book. We are starting with passbook, so we are only concerned with passbook, right? Now passbook means in bank we are preparing customer account, right? So credit is deposit and debit is withdrawal. Simple. So customer is directly deposited into bank, right? So but obviously in passbook this deposit is recorded or not recorded? This deposit is recorded. By seeing a transaction, you can easily make out it's a deposit or a withdrawal. Money is getting in the bank. So that's deposit. Money is coming out from bank. That's withdrawal. So both of us will record. I will also record that I have deposited. Bank will also record that they have accepted the deposits. I will also record there is withdrawal of money from bank, and bank will also say that we have repaid our deposits. That is withdrawal, right? So double accounting in both their books, right? So we have to start with any one book and we have to arrive at other book, right? So this is passbook deposit on the credit side, passbook debit on the withdrawal, right? Chalo. So this is a deposit, right? So this deposit is recorded in passbook. We are concerned with passbook. We are starting with passbook, right? So what's the rule of recorded? Reverse it. So this deposit is recorded on the credit side. What I need to do? I need to debit it. Deposit ka reversal is debit, right? So I need to debit this. What is the balance given? Debit balance is given. So debit plus. So this is plus 1000. Right? Number 3. Check 85,000 issued. Means this is withdrawal. 50,000 is already completed before March. So we do agreement or we do BRS for disagreement. Disagreement. So 50,000 is agreement. So how much is disagreement? 35. Now what is the transaction? Check issued but not yet presented. How much? 35. They are given 85 and 50 presented. So we first find out disagreement. What is the disagreement? What is the disagreement? Tell me. Check issued but not presented. We will do BRS with this, not with this. We are not going to do BRS with this. We are going to do BRS with this line. Not presented. It means passbook recorded or not recorded? Passbook not recorded. 35 not recorded in passbook. What is the rule of not recorded? Record. So in order to record this, it's a withdrawal. We will record on the debit side. We will record on which side? We will record on the debit side, isn't it? So debit plus. Whether we have to add, whether we have to subtract, that is not our matter of concern. Same sign plus, different sign minus. We have to debit this. So debit plus 35. Right? Next. Check received, entered in cash book but not sent to bank. Anyway, this is not clear. Sometimes what happened? I send. Bank is unable to realize. Anywhere send. Bank will not realize. So this is what? This is very simple. Check deposited but not yet credited. Not yet credited where? In passbook. Yes or no? Huh? Now tell me, since it was not sent or not credited? सिंपल ना, भेजा ही नहीं तो क्रेडिट कहां से होगा? एक होता है भेज दिया, क्रेडिट नहीं हुआ, बात एक ही है. So this is passbook recorded or not recorded? Passbook? Not recorded. What's the rule of not recorded? Record it. It's a deposit or a withdrawal? Deposit. So we record on the credit side. We record on the credit side. Isn't it? We record on the credit side. Right? So debit credit. Number 4 will be minus 10,000. Very simple. Next. Number 5. Check worth 50,000. Deposited in bank. But before March only 35 collected. 10,000. So anyway, as on 31st March, this is not collected. For this, no BRS, because this is agreement. We do BRS for this agreement. So when on which date I am preparing BRS? 31st of March. If I would have prepared BRS on 12th, then entire transaction will come under agreement. Right? But as of 31st March, only this much is agreement. So check deposited, not yet credited, how much? 15,000. So this is passbook recorded or not recorded? Not credited means not recorded. As number 4, record credit side. So debit credit minus 15,000. If you try to make your life complicated, then it will be complicated. Otherwise, things are very easy. Right? Next, number 6. Bank paid a direct payment of 1,500, which was not recorded in cash book. I am concerned with passbook, not cash book. So I have made one payment, I have made one withdrawal payment. When I am making payment, it means I am decreasing the deposit. It's a withdrawal for me, right? So anyway, I have made payment of 1,500. So this is passbook recorded or not recorded? Recorded. On which side? Withdrawal side, debit side. What's the rule? Reverse. So I need to credit it. So debit credit minus. Very good. Is it fine? Number 7 is also same. Bank has charged interest on overdraft. 4,000. Bank has charged interest on overdraft. 4,000. Not recorded in cash book, but I am concerned with passbook. So this is recorded or not recorded? Passbook? This is passbook recorded or not recorded? Recorded. On which side it is recorded? Charge means withdrawal. What's the rule of recorded? Reverse. So I have to again credit this. What is the balance given? Debit. And I have to do credit. Minus 4,000. Next, bank charge entered twice in the cash book. Listen, what has happened? Passbook, cash book, debit, credit, credit, debit, DW. So there is a bank charges of 200. By seeing this, I will record in cash book, but I have done it twice. So one is getting cancelled. Now what's the situation? I'm not here to rectify. I'm here to reconcile. So as of now, what is the scenario? That bank charges is there in cash book, not there in passbook. Because I'm thinking from passbook point of view, right? It has come in cash book terms, so in passbook also it should come twice. Because we are not doing accounting entry, we are not doing rectification, we are simply reconciling it. Is it fine? So what are we supposed to do now? This double is not recorded in passbook. So what's the rule of not recorded? Record. On which side? On the debit side, withdrawal side, right? So debit plus. Number 8, bank charges. Simple. Is it fine? Next. Insurance charges of 175 paid directly by bank. Not recorded in cash book, but we are concerned with passbook. So in passbook, this is recorded or not recorded? Recorded. On which side? Debit side, withdrawal side. So what's the rule of recorded? Reverse. So I have to credit it. Insurance charges minus 175. So this 6, 7 and 8 was same. 6, 7 and 8 was same. Recorded in passbook, so I am reversing it. Now the number of times they will give you undercasted and overcasted. First of all, converting overcast. Always remember. Any undercast will be first converted to overcast because we have designed our system in a positive manner. Right? So credit side of cash book is undercast. It means debit side of cash book is overcast. Yes or no? Simple. Credit side is short. It means debit side is overcast. I know this is wrong, but we are not here to rectify. We are here to reconcile. Is this overcast recorded in passbook? Answer is no. So what should I do? I should record this overcast in passbook also because I am here to reconcile. So debit side overcast means deposit side is overcast. So if I have to record in passbook, so passbook deposit side is credit side. So credit side I have to increase by 5,000. Passbook not recorded rule what is the rule of not recorded? Record it. Record this overcast. So if I have to record this overcast, I have to increase credit side of passbook by 5,000. Right? What is the balance? Debit. So debit credit minus. Tell me what is the balance? So this will become cash book. This will become credit. Is it fine? So let us summarize now. If they give cash book as starting point, prepare BRS with all disagreements. Another way, prepare amended cash book. And this will be prepared with cash book not recorded, cash book wrongly recorded. And then BRS with so last day we had done from both the aspects. Last day we did this problem from both the aspects. Right? We did with this aspect. Yes or no? And we did with this also. Now, passbook starting point. Prepare BRS with got it? So here we will get cash book balance. And once we get cash book balance, we can again follow this process. Again we can do BRS, so we get passbook balance. Yes or no? Because when they give passbook as starting point, they might tell you to prepare this also. Amended cash book. So first you need BRS with transaction. Get cash book balance. And then cash book balance needs to be rectified. In order to prepare this, your starting point has to be cash book. Got my point? So you can solve the institute's problem, right? Okay. Let us move ahead. This is one of the easy chapter, right? Now listen to me very carefully. If I go to the doctor and tell me and tell the doctor that I am not well, the doctor will ask you what is your problem, right? And accordingly he will diagnose it. Further, if you have problem in stomach, you will go to gastroenterologist, right? If you have some problem in your head, then you go to neurologist. So there are specific doctors and accordingly they treat you, right? Because there is no such common medicine which we can take and get our illness cured. So at first we need to know your illness and accordingly I will be able to treat you. So similarly, we need to know what is the error and accordingly we can rectify that. Further, in medical also you have different stages. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, right? Whether you are severely ill or okay, ठीक है, minute सा problem है. So here also you need to see where the error is lying. At what stage you have committed error. Because accounting process is like you are drawing journal, then you are posting it into ledger, then you are making trial balance, then you are preparing final account. So there might be an error that, like I told yesterday that Mr. Devobroto has no knowledge of error of principle. And since we are doing accounting in computerized world, so we don't do clerical errors like wrong posting, wrong totaling. This type of error doesn't exist in our books. Max to max, we have error of principle. Or we might have wrong selection of day book. Like there is a purchase of goods, but my accountant has recorded it in sale day book. He doesn't understand accounting. He doesn't have any common sense. He lacks basic common sense. He doesn't know what's the difference between purchase and sale. He's so dumb that he doesn't know whether he has received money or whether he has paid money. So these are the accountants can do mistake at the time of preparing the journal. When we used to do manual accounting, there were errors in ledger posting also. But nowadays we can't find any kind of clerical errors. Wrong balancing, wrong totaling, wrong posting, putting in wrong account. Right? I'll tell you one basic formula of doing rectification. See where the error is lying. Error is in daybook. Means journal. Now in not recorded. The transaction itself is not recorded. It means both account affected. Record it. Simple. Wrong selection of the book. Again, Both accounts affected. Reverse the wrong entry, multiply with correct entry. Or there can be wrong totaling of day book. It means overcast oblique undercast. Now, if this is wrong book, it means only main account is affected. For purchase day book, purchase account is affected. For sale day book, sales account is affected. For purchase return day book, purchase return is affected. For bills receivable book, bills receivable is affected. Are you getting my point, what I'm trying to say? Because what happens, suppose I'm written correctly in journal. Have you seen the purchase day book ever? How purchase day book looks like? You write Mr. Suresh, 10,000. So immediately Suresh account is credited with 10,000. You write Mr. Mahesh. Immediately Mahesh account is credited with 20,000. The month, that is 30,000. This total is posted in purchase account and we write to sundries as per purchase day book. So this is wrong. So if this is wrong, only this is affected. You need to understand the process of accounting, otherwise you won't be able to do rectification. गलती कहां पे हुआ है, किस स्टेज में हुआ है? Is it fine? So if the error is in journal, both accounts are involved. Not recorded, record kar lo. Wrong. Say for example, I purchased goods from X, but I've recorded it in sales day book. So if I purchase goods from X, what would be the entry? purchase to X, but sales they book. So this is what reverse the wrong entry, then multiply with correct entry. So what is the reversal? Sales to X, and what is correct? Purchase to X. So what will be the entry? Sale account debit, purchase account debit, 2X double amount. Simple. Purchase wrongly recorded as sales. Is it fine? So this type of error is known as complete omission. This is clerical error. This is also clerical error. And this is one type of error. Another type of error is what? This is classification problem. Expense treated as asset or vice versa. Right? Wages paid for installation of machine debited to wages account. Now everyone knows that whatever expenditure you incur for installation purpose, of any asset that is capitalized and added to cost of the asset, right? This is what we know. So what would have been the entry? What would have been the entry? Machinery to cash, whatever, 1,000, 1,000. But what I have done, I put it under wages. So what should be done by me? These wages I will credit. And machinery I will debit. That's it. Like when we did in final account, purchase of furniture wrongly included in purchases. Purchase of furniture wrongly included in purchases. So what should have been done? We should have debited furniture, but we debited purchases. So what I will do? Rectification entry. Purchase is wrongly debited, so I will credit that. And furniture I will debit it. Yes or no? Is it fine? So this is one type of mistake when the mistake is in day book. When it is error of principle. If the mistake is in ledger account, then that particular entry. Suppose this is the entry. Suppose the journal entry is purchase debit to X, right? 10,000, 10,000. Now I'll give you different cases. Not posted to X account. It doesn't mean it's not posted. If they say not posted to X account, it means only X account is wrong. Purchase is okay. So what is the answer? Credit X account by 1,000. Credit X account by 10,000. Simple. Yes or no? Open X account and put the balance. Case 2. Posted to X account as 1,000. So this is short posted. What is the answer? Credit X account by 9,000 because 1,000 is already there. This was my X account. Already 1,000 was there. But this should be 10,000, right? I'll do more posting of 9,000. So you can see that error is in X account name. Had it been in journal, then purchase is also debited. X is also debited with 1,000. Sorry, purchase is also debited with 1,000. X is also credited with 1,000. But the mistake is not in journal. Mistake is when I am doing ledger posting. Is it okay? Posted to debit of X account by 1,000. First of all, X must be credited. So instead of crediting, debited 1,000. Amount is also wrong. So what you need to do? First you need to cancel and credit by 1,000. And then how much else should be credited with 10,000? So what is the answer? Credit X account by 11,000. I have debited X by 1,000. Now what is the rectification? Credit by 11,000. Yes or no? Tell me. Case 4. Wrong. Account selected. That to side is also wrong. Side is also wrong, na? So what is the answer? First I will credit Y account 2,000. Now what I should have done? Credit X account by 10,000. When mistake is there, then both accounts are not involved. Only one side of the account is involved. One aspect. Right? Only one aspect is involved. Posted to Y account. Instead of we posted to Y account. So what I should do? It should be credited, but I have credited Y. If the answer regarding this debit, it means we have correctly posted, but account is wrong. So what I should do? I should debit Y by 10,000, right? And what should I do? Credit X by 10,000. Now here we can notice that we can pass one journal entry. Here we cannot pass any journal entry. See, both are credit. So there is only credit. There is only credit. There is only credit. There is only credit. But here we have credit and debit same amount. So what is the rectification entry? Got my point? Yes or no? That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Done. Shall we move ahead now? Online, it's fine. Now we will do question 2A. May 2025. Purchase of goods from our wrongly entered in sales book. So error is journal purchase day book. It should be, but we have done in sale day book. Okay. So when we have done in sale day book, it means what we have done? We have done R2 sales. Now what should be the rectification entry? I need to reverse this. Sales debit to R. Yes or no? And what is the correct? Purchase debit to R. So this is 10,000, 10,000, 20,000. Is it fine, everyone? I guess this is absolutely okay. You have notification up from the list that I have given. Beyond this, this is one pager. Paste it on the wall and look every day. I can assure you, full chapter is done. Simple. It's a case of wrong selection of day book. So see what you have done. Reverse that. Multiply with correct entry. You get the rectification entry. This is what I have done. I have recorded in sales yearbook. Means this is what I have done. I have reversed it. Multiply with correct entry. This is the entry I am getting. Next. Furniture purchase for office use has been entered in purchase day book. It means I have treated it as goods. Same. This is error of principle. The furniture should be debited. Purchase account. So error of principle. So what should I do? What should I do? I should debit furniture and I should credit purchases because this was wrongly debited. So I need to credit this. Error of principle. Is it fine? Any problem? When I it will be purchases debit. But it should be furniture debit. It will be purchases to vendor. Anyway, that vendor is same. Whether it be vendor of goods, whether it be vendor of services, whether it is vendor of any asset. The supplier. So this is okay. This should not be. So instead of this purchase, furniture should be debited. So I will credit this. Right? Number 3. Minor repair to furniture account amounted to 1500 debited to. So repair is an expense. But I have debited to furniture account. It means I have capitalized it. This is wrong. Only in case of second-hand asset is added to cost of the asset. If I have bought a second-hand asset, in that asset I can do some kind of repairing. So that cost will be added to cost of the asset. Got my point? So, what I have done? I have debited furniture. So this is wrong. So what is the rectification? Repair should be debited. This is wrong, right? Anyway, I paid for it, so cash is okay. This is error of principle. This is accountant debiboto. How much? Is it fine? Again, number 4. Wages 3,000 paid to workmen for making office furniture charged as wages. Again, wrong. It should be furniture debit, but I have debited wages. So what should be the rectification? Furniture should be debited, but I have wrongly debited wages. So I will credit wages. So 2, 3, 4, all three are error of principle. I can tell you one thing. Whatever institute is giving an exam, you need to follow institute study material, no other material. This entire problem which came in May 2025 is from institute study material. You can just go home and check. Institute study material is very beautifully designed. You need to rely on that. Right? Tuition fees of proprietor has been debited to audit fees. Again, Mr. Debabrata. So tuition fees of proprietor means it should be drawings, personal expense, but business expense, audit fees. So what will I do? Again, error of principle. So it should be drawings debit, but I have audit fees, so that I will credit. Sir, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? From 2 to 5. This is error of principle. Point number 6 is also error of principle. Point number 6 is also error of principle. Now, when any budget is recovered, I'll just tell you, suppose I get one sales to Mr. X. So what entry I will do? X to sales, suppose 1,000. Now X has become insolvent, bankrupt. So this amount is never receivable. So I should write this here. The court has declared him insolvent. So now you can use direct write-off method. Right? I can use direct write-off method here. So what will I do? I should 2x 1,000. Now X is not there in books anymore. There is no more X. The amount which was receivable, I have shown it as loss. Amount receivable has now been shown as loss. Right? In future, if there is any recovery, there are a lot of persons who are of good nature. Today they were insolvent, so they could not pay the amount. Later, after 5 years, 6 years down the line, they have revived themselves. Now their condition is also good. So they are repaying their old dues to whom they could not pay earlier. But in my books, my X doesn't exist anymore. Now he is paying me money. This money which he is paying me, I have already shown as loss before 5 years. So now I should show it as gain. And that gain name is bad debt recovery. What do you call it as? So what I should do? What I should do? Bad debt recovered. Right? So what is the entry for bad debt recovered? It should be cash debit to bad debt recovery, and this is gain, right? Income. Like bad debt is a loss, I should treat it as income. Right? Bad debt recovery. Now what I have done in this, I have done error of principle. Again, amount of 10,000 due from Mohan, which had been written off as bad debt in previous year. So Mohan is no more there in my books. Now when I see this amount, I should credit bad debt recovery. I should show it as gain. But what they have done? They have shown received from Mohan. It means they have done cash account debit to Mohan. So they have wrongly credited Mohan. What should be credited? Bad debt recovery. In error of principle, remember one thing. Only one aspect is wrongly classified. Not both aspects. Like cash I have received, that is okay. The corresponding credit should be to bad debt recovery, but I have done to Mohan. So instead of bad debt recovery, Mohan is credited. Right? Instead of bad debt recovery, which one is credited? Mohan is credited. Now what should I do? I should debit Mohan. Right? So Mohan, yes, I am debiting Mohan. What should be credited? Bad debt recovery. Is it fine? Next. Number 7. Goods distributed as free sample among prospective customers were not recorded anywhere. Right? Now, there are some goods which I distribute as free sample. There might be some goods which I have withdrawn for personal purpose. There might be some goods which I have donated as charity. There might be some goods which is destroyed. There might be some goods which has been used for repair and maintenance. There might be some goods which has been used for building construction. So if the goods are used other than sale, anyway, this is journal not recorded, right? They have told not recorded. So record it. If journal is not recorded, then what we should do? We should record it. So here, goods used for free sampling. It means goods have been used for advertisement purpose. There might be some kind of material which might be used for personal purpose, which might be used for maintenance purpose, which might be used for building construction, which might be used as charity, which might even be destroyed in fire. In all the cases, remember one thing, purchase will be adjusted, number one. Purchase will be adjusted at what price? Cost price. So what is the cost price? 7,000. Which it is used. Here it is went. Sometimes it will be used for personal purpose, so drawings. Sometimes it might be used for maintenance, so maintenance debit. Sometimes it might be used for building construction, so building debit. Sometimes it might be for charity, so charity debit. Sometimes it might be lost by fire, so lost by fire debit. Very simple. It is debited, the purpose for which it is used, accordingly debit that. This is highly important when you do final account. Suppose they are giving goods, suppose this adjustment they are giving in final account, what you will do? You will subtract from purchases 7,000 and you will show advertisement in PL. If this is drawings, you will subtract from purchases and you will subtract from capital. If this is maintenance, you will subtract from purchases and you will show in PL. If this is for building construction, you will subtract from purchases and you will debit building. Got my point? Number 8. Right? Goods return customer, it means this is sales return. We are entered in sales day book. Okay? So this is wrong selection of debtbook. Yes or no? But even if they have done wrong selection, but one thing they have done correctly, they have posted to the credit of his account. Listen to me. GNCO is my customer. He has returned goods. Right? So what should be the correct entry? When someone has returned goods, the correct entry should be sales return debit to GNCO customer. This is the correct entry. But what is the wrong entry? I have done GNCO debit to sales. No. Since I have used sales debit, this is okay. But GNCO is also credited. If say the second part, the posted part, if they would not have said the posted part, then what would be the case? This would be the case. Sales return, wrongly recorded in sales daybook. So this could be the entry, but they have done this. So what is the rectification entry? We need to reverse this. We need to reverse sales debit to GNCO, right? And then correct entry is what? Sales return debit into GNCO double. How much? 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. But this is not the case. This is not the case here. Even if they have selected, but they have done this part correct. To GNCO they have done credit. To GNCO they have done credit. So what is the rectification entry I will do? GNCO is okay. What I will do? I will debit sales 1,000 and I will debit sales return 1,000. I am unable to pass any entry. I will just leave it like this. Right? Shall we move now? Number 9. right? Now, let me just take you to series of entries. When BR is received, what you do? BR debit to SSN को. When BR is discounted, what you should do? Bank debit. Obviously here there will be discount on bill, right? Here it will be discount on bill because bank will give us less today. Now when BR discounted is dishonored, then bank will deduct amount he has paid us, and this amount I is recoverable from SSN co again. If I go one more step, goods sold to company. So it will be SSN co debit to sales. Now against this sale, there is fee of recovery. That is why I have told him to accept bill of exchange. It's a negotiable instrument. I discounted it with the bank. Done? Huh? Now this is dishonored. Bank will so bank will deduct money from me, and this money is recoverable from SSN co. Now what I have? I have credited it to bank. This is okay. But I have debited bills receivable. This is wrong. Because now this is based on you. So we should not raise again bills receivable. We should again create direct debtor. So again, this is what? Error of principle. Instead of debiting SSN co, I have debited bills receivable. So what is the rectification entry? I will credit bills receivable and I will do the actual debit. Simple. Number 10. This is wrong selection of the book. So what is wrong entry I have done? I have shown in bills payable book. So this is the entry for bills payable. Jack debit to bills payable. So what is the rectification entry? I have to reverse this. Bills payable debit to Jack. And what is the correct entry? It is bills receivable. So bills receivable debit to Jack double amount. So it should be 2,500, 2,500 and then 5,000. right? Now in January paper, there was one problem of bill of exchange. I'll just show you. This one. Question number 5B1. Right? So we can do this. It's a very simple problem. A accepted the bill. For him it is bills payable. And for B it is bills receivable. So this is BR1, this is BR2. Right? So let us do step by step. Since we have come across bill of exchange, so we should do it, right? These entries are very, you have done it in class 2. Again, you have this in foundation, right? So this is very simple. January 2025. Question 5B1. Okay. So we have to do in the books of Mr. B, journal entries. First June, it will be bills receivable number 1 debit, bills receivable number 2 debit, and to Mr. A has accepted both the bills. This is 150, this is 60, this is 210. Being both bills accepted by A. First bill is for 2 months. So let me just calculate the due date. July, August. So this is 4th August 24. And second bill is for 3 months. 4th September 24. Right? Due date 4th August. Due date 4th September. Done? He got the first bill discounted on June 3rd. Now the best part is you don't have to calculate the discounting. They have already given it to you. 3rd June. Bank debit, how much? 149. Discount on bill debit 1000. Right? To bills receivable number 1. Being bill discounted with bank. Right? 2nd August, just before the due date of the first bill. Right? He is requesting to cancel both the bills. So one bill I have with me and one bill is discounted with the bank. Right? So I will intimate bank to return the bill. So bank will say, I will take back the amount which I have already given you. Right? That's what the dishonor is all about. So even if they say you renewal means cancelling the old and drawing a new bill. So in case of renewal, remember one thing. D I N. DIN. Dishonor, interest, new bill. D I N. Dishonor, interest, new bill. Remember one thing. When you go to intermediate level, the full form of DIN is Director Identification Number. It was very lame, but anyway, you can remember in whatever way you want. Dishonor, interest, new. So 2nd August, he has asked me, right, to dishonor. Renewal. So first I will do renewal with 3 entries. First entry is what? Dishonor. First entry is what? Dishonor. What's the entry for dishonor? Again I will debit Mr. A account with 2,10,000. Bill number, bank will deduct from my account because he had given me. Now when bank deducts, bank will deduct with discount. To BR number 2. Now today how much being both bills cancelled. Cancel means dishonor. Sir, bank had given me earlier. Now bank will take back from me and this second bill was with me. So I will credit. The one which is there with bank, it has got no value. So I will credit bank. This is bill discounted dishonor and this is bill held dishonor. Right? So this one is what? Bill discounted dishonor. This is bill held dishonor. Second, interest. So who will pay this interest? A account debit to interest income. For me it's an income, right? How much? 2,10,000 into how much? 12% into 2 by 12. That comes to 4,200. And number 3. New bill. Bill receivable number 3 account debit. Now amount will be with interest. Plus interest. To Mr. A. 214200, 214200. New bill accepted by Mr. A. Huh? Now what is the due date of this bill? This bill is for 2 months. So September, October. So this is 5th October. Yes or no? 3 days of grace. Before due date has come, Mr. A has become bankrupt. And only 40 paisa could be recovered. So anyway, in case of insolvency also it is first dishonor, then recovery. So what is the date? 3rd September. So first it will be dishonor. Right? Again I will debit Mr. A. And this bill has got no value. So I will credit this. Bill number 3. 214200. 214200, 214200. Only 40 paisa is recovered. Two 14200, 40%. 40 paisa in a rupee means 40%. Rest is lost to me bad debt. To Mr. A. How much? 40% of this? 85, 680. And then 128. 520. Right. Now, what entry A will pass in its books of accounts? This is what we have done for Mr. B. For B, it is receivable. Right? In A's books, it is bills payable. Yes or no? What A will do? B debit 210, bills payable 1, bills payable 2, 150 and 60. Right? Because he has accepted the bill. It does not matter what he does with the bill. But when B discounts the bill, or when B endorses to creditor, or when B holds till maturity, who has to due date A will honor the payment. So what B is doing with the bill, in A it is no effect. Now it is dishonor. Simply reversal. Bills payable 1 debit, bills payable 2 debit. Again I will credit B because now I have to give B. For me, interest will be expense because I have to give more. How much? 4,200. Now this is 2 lakh and this is 4,200. So new bill is 121400. So again Mr. B debit, bills payable 3, 214200, 214200. Again I am requesting for dishonor. Again reversal of this. Bills payable 3 debit to Mr. B. I am paying him less. Mr. B debit 214200. How much I am paying? 85,680. For me, it is not gain, it is deficiency. Got my point? Don't say gain. Like for Mr. B, it's a loss. But for A, it is deficiency. Maybe he has realized some of his assets at a lesser value. Right? So this chapter is very simple. Don't need to bother too much. You need to be good at your selection of questions. Right? That is more important. Okay. Let's go for a quick break and we'll come back soon.